My name is Stephanie Rogers and I will be playing the part of Helena from Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare.
I am Gabriel Farrugia and I will be playing the part of Edward II from the play of Christopher Marlowe.
My name is Cristina Bonnici and I will be playing Fantine from Victor Hugo's Les Miserables.
My name is Christy Gallia and I will be playing the part of Salome from Oscar Wilde's Salome.
My name is Luana Abela. I'm going to play the part of Mrs. Sullen from The Boss Stratagem by George Foucault.
My name is Liana Jules. I'm going to do the part of Natalia Petrovna in the play A Month in the Country by Ivan Turgenev.
How happy some other son can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all, but he do know, and this he errs, doting on Hermes' eyes. So I, admiring of his qualities. Things, base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor has love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figure unheeded haste. And therefore, is love said to be a child? Because in choice he is so beguiled. As waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked at Hermes' eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine, and when this hail some heat from Hermes fell, so he dissolved, and joys of oaths it met.
Leicester, wait how hardly I can brook to lose my crown and my kingdom without cause, to give ambitious Mortimer my right, that like a mountain overwhelms my bliss, in which extreme my mind here met at ease. But what the heavens appoint I must obey. Here, take my crown, the life of Edward II. Two kings in England cannot reign at once. Oh, but stay a while, let me be king tonight, so that I may gaze upon this glittering crown, and so my eyes will receive their last content. My head, the latest honor due to it, and jointly both yield up my wished right. Continue ever, thou celestial sun, never let silent night possess thy clime. Stand still, you watchers over the element, all times and seasons rest you at a stay, that Edward may still be fair England's king. But day's bright beams doth vanish fast away, and needs I resign my wished crown. Inhuman creatures, nursed in tiger milk, why gape you for your sovereign overthrow? My diadem, I mean my guiltless life. See, you monsters, see. I will. I crown again. What fear you, if not the fury of your king? Oh, but hapless Edward, thou art fondly led. They pass not for thy frowns as they did, but seek to make a new elect king, which fills my mind with strange despairing thoughts, in which thoughts are martyred with endless torments, and in which torments comfort I find in me, but that I feel the crown upon my head, and therefore let me wear it yet awhile.
Monsieur Javert, I beseech your mercy. I assure you I was not in the wrong. If you had seen the beginning, you would have seen. I swear to you by the good God, there was not to blame. The gentleman, whom I do not know, put snow down my back. Has anyone the right to put snow down our backs when we are walking along peaceably and doing no harm to anyone? I'm rather ill, as you can see. And then had been saying impertinent things to me for a long time. You are ugly, you have no teeth. I know well that I have no longer those teeth. I ignored him. I did nothing. I said to myself, the gentleman is simply amusing himself. I was honest with him. I did not speak to him. It was at that moment that he put the snow down my back. Monsieur Chauffeur, good Monsieur Inspector, is there not somebody who saw and can tell you that this is quite true? Perhaps I did wrong to get angry, but as you know, one's not master of oneself at the very first moment. One gives way to vivacity, and then when someone puts something cold down your back when you're not expecting it, I did wrong to spoil the gentleman's hat. Where is he? Why did he go away? I would ask his pardon. My God, it makes no difference to me whether I ask his pardon or not. Do me a favor, today, for this once, Monsieur Javert. As you know, in prison one can only earn up to 7 sous a day. It's not the government's fault, but 7 sous is one's earnings. And just fancy, I must pay 100 francs. My little girl would be sent to me. Oh my God, I cannot have her with me. What I do is so vile. Oh my Cosette, oh my angel of the Holy Virgin, what will become of her poor creature? Please don't put me in prison. You see, there is a little girl who will be turned out into the street to fend as best as she can, in the heart of winter.
There is no sound. I hear nothing. Why does he not cry out, this man? Ah, if any man sought to kill me, I would cry out. I would struggle. I would not suffer. Strike, strike, Norman, strike, I tell you. No, I hear nothing. There is a silence, a terrible silence. Ah, something has fallen upon the ground. I heard something fall. It is the sword of the headsman. You dare not kill him. He is a coward, the slave. Ah, thou wouldst not suffer me to kiss thy mouth, Yochanan. Well, I will kiss it now. I will bite it with my teeth as one bites ripe fruit. Yes, I will kiss it now. But wherefore didst thou not look at me, Yochanan? Art thou afraid of me, that thou wilt not look at me? And thy tongue that was like a red snake darting poison, it moves no more. It says nothing now, Yochanan. That red darting poison, that spat its venom upon me, it moves no more. It's strange, is it not? How is it that the red viper stays no longer? Thou wouldst have none of me, Yochanan. Thou didst reject me. Thou didst treat me as a harlot, as a wanted. Me, Salome, daughter of Herodias, princess of Judea. Well, Yochanan, I still live, but thou art dead, and thy head belongs to me. I can do with it what I will. I can throw it to the birds and to the dogs of the air. Which the dogs leave, the birds of the air shall devour. Ah, Yochanan, Yochanan, thou wert the only man that I have loved. All other men are hateful to me, but thou wert beautiful.
Oh, sister, sister, if you ever marry, beware of Sullen. Silent soul, the one that's always easy but never thinks. There's some diversion in a darling blockhead, and this woman must wear jeans. I would have the pleasure of cleaning them regularly. Now we shall see, but take this by the way. He came home this morning at his usual hour of 4, waking me out of sweet dream of something else by tumbling over the tea table, which he broke all to pieces. After he and his men had trod about the room like sick passengers in a story, he came flounced into bed, his feet cold as ice, his breath hot as a furnace, and his hands and his face as greasy as his flannel nightcap. Oh, matrimony! He tosses up the clothes with a barbarous wink over his shoulders, disorders the whole economy of my bed, and my whole night's comfort is the tunable serenade of the wakeful nightingale. Oh, the pleasure of comforting the melancholy clock by a snoring husband. And now he shall see how handsomely, being a well-bred man, he will beg my pardon.
Wait, Alexei Nikolayevich. The truth is, Vera's right. It's time, Mai. Time for me to end all this lying. I've done injustice to her, and to you too. In my own eyes, I've discarded myself. I've only one way to win back her respect. Honesty. Absolute honesty. And what's more, I'm seeing you here for the last time. Speaking to you for the last time. I love you. Yes. Oh yes, I love you. Vera wasn't deceiving herself. She hasn't deceived you either. In my own eyes, I've loved you since the day you came here. But you only realized this yesterday. I'm not going to attempt to justify what I've done. It was inexcusable. And now at least you can understand. Understand and forgive. I was jealous of Vera. I was scheming to marry her off to Mono12. I took advantage of my position, my age, to discover her secret. And of course, I didn't reckon on this. I gave myself away in the process. I love you, Believ, but you've got to understand, it's only pride that pushes me to confess this. This farce I've been performing has finally disgusted me. You can't remain here. In fact, after what I've just told you, you'll probably feel very ill at ease around me and want to go on from here as quickly as you can. That much I feel certain about, and that certainty has given me courage. I don't want you to think badly of me. Maybe I've spoiled it for you. Maybe if this hadn't all happened, you might have fallen in love with Vera. I've only got one explanation to offer to you. It's all been beyond my control, Alexei Nikolaevich. You don't answer me, but I understand that. There's nothing you can say to me. The situation of a man receiving a declaration of love when he feels no love is just too painful. It appears that we weren't destined to know one another any better, so goodbye. Yes, we weren't destined to know each other, and at least now I hope you won't see me any longer as some kind of secretive, deceitful tyrant. Goodbye forever.